It was 4-1. Toronto Maple Leafs, the team that is notorious for blowing leads, especially 4-1 leads, would roar all the way back from a 4-1 deficit in the third period and win the game in overtime against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, the first 20 minutes of this game for the Leafs was once again abysmal. Like a good chunk of Game 3, they looked slow on the breakout and just couldn't match the speed and pace that Tampa came out to play with. What was perhaps more concerning and even frustrating for Leaf fans was that the big four of Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, and Marner were nowhere to be found. The second period was a bit of a better effort as the Leafs would get a goal to make it 2-1, but Tampa would pull away with 2 goals from Stamkos and Killorn. Now we have a 4-1 lead in the third period of a Leaf game. What could possibly go wrong? Well, the big players finally decided to show up. Austin Matthews would score 2 goals to get the Leafs within 1, and then another seeing eye shot from Riley would beat Vasilevsky and tie the game. This is something that I think has been crucial for the Leafs in this series. When they're playing with that pace and have the puck in the offensive zone, they are doing a fantastic job at getting a bunch of traffic in front of Vasilevsky's eyes. We saw it on Riley's OT goal in Game 3, and when the Leafs got going in the third period, they did more of the same by throwing countless pucks on net from range with success. This would be the winning formula for the OT winner as well, as on the power play, the Leafs have bodies in front. Giordano just throws this one on net, and Alex Kerfoot tips it home to complete the comeback. Now, kudos for Toronto for battling all the way through and coming back in this game. Mentally, that's not something this core has been known for in the past, but now comes the true test for this team. How will they close out an elimination game? For years, they've lacked killer instinct in these moments, and heading into Game 5, they must have an attack mentality right from the start. They've eased up in the past and looked nervous in these moments before, so I'm very curious to see how they come out in the first 10 minutes of Game 5 at home. So, do you think the Leafs can finally make it past the first round? Let me know in the comments down below. As a Leaf fan, I honestly couldn't believe that they came back in this game. If you're a Leaf fan, you understand the misery that it is watching the Leafs at times in the playoffs, but there goes this team again, giving me hope. Anyways, make sure you drop a comment, and if you want to see more NHL playoff content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button.